So we start off by seeing these two face off, and I know they set up the camera this way so the size difference wouldn't be that noticeable, but just for reference, this is an actual face to face between these two. And Lord have mercy, what is this man Jake Paul on? I really hope that broken jaw he received was worth the 90 mil he made. I'm just saying. And my boy Jake is trying to look stoic and everything. He trying to hit AJ with that Mike Tyson stare. I'm afraid that the shenanigans this time will not work on this big African right here. So the bell rings and Jake is already on his bike. He's not trying to be an inch close to his opponent right now, and I don't blame bro. This man got the touch of death. Look how he did my boy Francis for no reason. We see AJ hunting down his victim, and he throws the first significant punch of the fight. Now, I'm not gonna lie with y'all, the first couple rounds of this fight are low-key kind of boring, but that's because Jake's game plan is to run and to clinch AJ anytime he gets close, which I understand is boring as hell to watch, but just imagine how dirty Jake would have been done if this dude actually went blow for blow with AJ. He would have had more than just a broken jaw. It's round 2 and Jake finally gets the courage to commit to a punch and scores a decent straight to the body, but this menace AJ throws a check hook that Jake barely weaves out the way, and this actually happens a lot in this fight. AJ will throw a big shot and Jake will just make him miss by centimeters. It was honestly very scary watching this man weave these shots because how close they were to connecting, bro. I'm telling y'all. We see Jake pump faking AJ, but he doesn't commit to throwing anything, but AJ punishes him for making him flinch and throws a right body shot that Jake will definitely feel in the morning. And look at bro's face, it's only the second round and he's already regretting the predicament he put himself in. But hey, this is what happens when your head is up in the clouds. You would just put yourself in situations that you do not need to be in. But Jake lands a nice jab, but you know AJ is not about to let that slide, and he corners Jake. But Jake's like, man, I ain't no hoe, and he throws his infamous overhand. That in reality, that's the only punch in Jake's arsenal that will maybe keep him alive in this fight. But AJ weaves under the overhand and punishes Jake with a filthy body shot. And this is what I was talking about earlier. Look how close that hook was to connecting. Like, this man AJ is not playing around. Like, brother, he's a professional goofball. There's no need for all this aggression. And Jake tries setting up his overhand because you know, if you see this man popping his opponent to the body with that jab, that overhand of doom is coming straight for your soul. But AJ is a trained professional and a good one, so he neutralizes Jake real quick. Yet again, Jake has escaped going into the shadow round by mere millimeters. It's round 4 now, and AJ is not wasting any time. He goes straight after Jake and pops him with a nice jab. And Jake's like, man, he making me look stupid. I gotta do something so he respects me. So Jake tries his little overhand setup, but that don't work on AJ. This man is truly cooked. At this point, Jake's about to get pieced up, and you can just tell. So Jake's natural instincts kick in, and he goes in for AJ's legs, out here going full on Khabib mode. But AJ is too big to be taken down and scuffs Jake's takedown attempt. And you can see Jake's face. He's like, man, I should have just fought Tank instead of fighting this behemoth of a man. And you can also see Logan in the background, and brother looks straight concerned right now. But I know his ass is just itching to jump in that ring and hit AJ with a mean frog splash and then feed him some lunchly afterwards. But Jake is tired of being bullied, and he throws a lead hook, but AJ really out here giving Jake the little bro treatment and is like, nope, come here boy. And AJ really got Jake on his knees right now, but AJ is low-key sick and tired of Jake's shenanigans, and he starts beating bro while he's on his knees. That's so diabolical, I ain't gonna lie. It's round 5 and Jake hasn't done much. All he's been doing is getting on his knees for AJ, but hey, he do gotta come out of here alive, so it is what it is. The only good performance Jake has had was his walkout, which it did hype me up, I can't even lie to y'all. And I'ma stand on this. You put on a 6ix9ine song in the right circumstances, brother will get you to act up. I'm just saying. We see Jake throw with overhand that AJ blocks. They got Jake stressing. Brother don't know where to go no more. Jake is getting cornered again, but this time AJ takes advantage of that and starts throwing to the body. But Jake has been learning the Philly shell seams and blocks most of those punches. But don't get it twisted, brother still felt those punches, no doubt about it. We see Jake retreating, but that's where he twists his ankle and he screams. And this got AJ thrilled, seeing his victim in pain. He starts taunting Jake, which is no good because AJ smells blood. AJ is ready to pack up Jake, but Jake's like, hell no, and dives for his legs. And AJ's like, get off me fam, and pushes bro off. I'm not gonna lie with y'all, I honestly think AJ's real job is to be a professional oil farmer, because look at this man. Jake keeps trying to land that overhand, but the overhand has clocked out. He really said, nah gang, you got it, I will not be part of this live execution. And AJ lands a real hook on Jake's guard, and even though Jake is somehow still being defensively sound in his own ways, each time AJ lands a punch on his gloves, I guarantee Jake shits his pants each time he feels the connection. AJ corners Jake again, and after only 2 punches, Jake's like, hell no, and he goes down again. Brother is straight cooked. We see AJ starting to land his combos a little better now, which is no good for Jake, but Jake lands a double jab, but AJ frames him, and I'm not gonna lie with y'all, the moment I saw Jake stumbling like this, I just knew this was the end for Mr. Jake Joseph Paul. And AJ lands a clean uppercut, and Jake really responds by sticking his tongue tongue out. Like, brother, your freak ass is getting beat up. Your mind games will not work on this big African. But you can tell Jake has officially clocked out. He's so tired, it's not even funny. He's wheezing and everything. This shit low-key sad, I'm not gonna lie with y'all. Jake throws a Hail Mary hook that doesn't do anything. And that's when AJ corners Jake. And you can just see by dude's face, he just knows he's about to get done so dirty. And AJ lands that beautiful right hand that drops Jake Paul. And Jake is astounded on what just happened to him. Bro's really in shock. But this reaction will always make me crack up. I'm not even gonna lie with y'all. And it's really crazy that people have been waiting years for this to happen to Jake Paul. But hey, brother is a couple M's richer, so he can't really complain. I really hope y'all enjoyed the video. I'm not gonna lie with y'all. This was a filler video that I thought would be fun to make before dropping the Stranger Things Season 2 video. And I'm also sorry if I sound a little weird. I am sick. The Stranger Things Season 2 video is being worked on. It will take a minute to drop it because, you know, it's a long ass video to make. So yeah. But if y'all did enjoy the video, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.